My name is Kelly Herbig. I am a virtual content specialist for special education, social studies grades 3 through 5. And today I'm going to show you how you could use Newsela to find level texts. So why should we provide level texts? Well, it allows students to learn at their own reading level, and it ensures that the content is learned, meaning we don't have students reading something that is far above their level, and so they're not retaining any information in the article or in the text that's provided. And as we know, having students read in level text in reading improves reading outcomes. So why not use the same strategy in social studies? So today I'm specifically looking at a lesson from Unit 3 of the Grade 5 curriculum. The title of this unit is Economic Connections in the USA, and this is for day 21. But you can use the information that I'm going to demonstrate in this video for any social studies lesson. So I was specifically looking at this slide in the lesson where students are reading a short article on capitalism and communism in order to compare and contrast the two main categories of economic systems. However, like I mentioned earlier, oftentimes these articles are above the reading level of some of our students with special needs. So let's take that portion of this lesson and let's go ahead and find some level text on Newsela so that we can support all of our learners in completing this lesson. So to get started, we're going to go to the Newsela website. You're going to go into the website address and just type in newsela.com, or you can search Newsela in the Google search. It's going to bring you to their homepage. Newsela is a website that has tons of articles written at multiple levels for students. So in order to access these resources, you're going to go ahead and click Sign In. And all you have to do to sign in is click Sign In with Google. And that signed me in automatically because I've signed in before, but for you, it should pop up with your Gmail account, and you'll just have to click on your email in order for it to log you right in. But it's just easiest to make an account using your email address so you don't have to remember any extra passwords. So now we're on the Newsela homepage. There is a portion of this website where you can assign articles directly to students. I won't be showing you that today. What I will be showing you today is how to find an article and change the level on the article so that you have access to the same article, but on different reading levels. So what I like to do is go to the search bar and I like to search the topic that I'm teaching. In this case, we are learning about communism versus capitalism. I'm just going to start by typing in capitalism and see what I find. And all of these articles come up. And now I see this one actually. The first one, it looks like it's comparing capitalism, communism, and socialism. So I actually can only just maybe use this one article since it compares both. Once you get to the article, there's a few different options. You might want to start by reading the grade 5 level or whatever grade you teach for whatever article you found, and just decide if you think that this would be something that's appropriate for your students. Once you've decided that this is an article that you would like to use with your students, up here on the top next to where it says Spanish, which is the option for you to turn it into Spanish, you see the Lexile level. When you click this drop-down arrow, you can actually change the Lexile level of this article. I'm going to go to the lowest setting, which is English 610 Lexile level. And when I click that, you'll notice that the picture stays the same, the title sometimes stays the same or changes slightly. But now the text level is a grade 3 text level. Now the content has been adapted to be for someone who's reading on a third grade level. And this could be a really great resource for some of the students in your classroom. If I want to give my students access to this as a PDF, here's what I'll do. I'm actually going to click print right here. And when you click print, an option will pop up. You can print the article, you can print the article with the quiz, or you could print the article, quiz, and answers. I just want to print the article, so I'm going to click article only. So when this pops up, I now have access to the PDF version of this article. And what I'm going to do is, instead of printing, unless you'd like to print it, but in order to save it as a PDF, I'm just going to click this arrow right here that says download. And then I'll be able to rename it and save it wherever works. And now I have the downloaded version of this article on my computer. I can upload this PDF to Google Classroom, or I can share it with my students on whatever platform I'm using to teach them. I can also go back to the website and change the article to be now at a grade 4 level. I might have some students in my class who are at about a grade 4 level. I can go ahead and save the PDF of this one, article only. And at this point, I might want to come up with a creative way to name these PDFs so that I don't get confused and I can share them with the right student. I don't like to put in the title, the grade level of the reading, because I don't want students to feel insecure about the article that they get. So sometimes I just come up with a creative way to name the article. So I might write something like, I might do capitalism versus communism with just like a little asterisk. And maybe I'll choose a different little symbol for each one and just remember which one is which. Of course, you can do whatever works for you. What's another thing that's great about this website is that you have access to activities. Again, in this video, I'm not going to show you too much how to use these features. In a future video, I will. But for now, you can click this little arrow right here to pop out these activities, and you'll see that there's a writing prompt and a quiz. So if you need any additional activities to do with your students, you can use that as a resource as well. Now let's go back to the lesson and think about how exactly we would use these differentiated articles in that particular lesson. So now I want to show you a really cool way that you can add this leveled text right into the lesson if you'd like. Here they have a link to the short article on capitalism. So we're just going to edit this since we're modifying this lesson to add our leveled text. Let's say we were only sending these slides to a small group and we specifically wanted them to read the 610 Lexile level article. So I'll just type read this article. I'm going to highlight what I'd like the hyperlink to be, go to insert, and I can click link. The text will already pop up since I highlighted it before. Now this link right here, actually, this link that's right here for your PDF will work as a link directly to that article. So you can go ahead and click apply. And now when you share this with your students, you can go ahead and let them know that by clicking this link right here, it'll bring them directly to the article that you would like them to read, which is now specifically differentiated for them and their specific reading level, so that we know that they're reading an article that is closer to their reading level, therefore ensuring that they are learning the content. Overall, Newsela is a really great resource for finding level texts. This is going to support your students with their social studies reading. It's also going to support them with their regular reading, and it's going to give them more opportunities to read in those level texts, which we know are so important. The possibilities on Newsela are endless. You can search any topic that you're teaching in social studies, no matter what grade you teach. Find the article that works best for you and your students, change the Lexile level, and then download it as a PDF. Stay tuned for more videos about how else you can use Newsela in your classroom to teach social studies.